I went to a bar a couple weeks ago and I'm flipping through their, I don't know, maybe 4 or 6 pages. They had a whole list of non-alcoholic beers, and I was like, damn.
That's cool.
It's like getting competitive. There's so
But I
much
feel like the younger kids don't drink. They don't make the terrible choices that we made, I feel like.
I think you're right.
I remember when I lived in Fort Collins, which is a college town, I'd be out till they threw you out of the bar too with, Kyle or whoever. And dude, there'd be like no college kids out like a Friday night because they're like all getting up to like go climbing or biking, which is great. They're getting up to like do shit. And I'm like, at that point, like 35 stumbling home. And it's like, where are all the college kids at that should be out here? I just feel like they don't drink to the same extent that we did when we were younger.
I'll take it even one step further. When we were in high school, how many parties did you go to in high school where there was just, it felt like there's 1,000 people here. You've never been to this house.
Right.
Everybody's destroying every room.
Oh yeah. Fights.
It's some freshman girl. Yeah, broken. Someone's fighting and destroying the mom's rose bushes.
Yep.
The jocks are hanging out, dominating the kitchen. This guy's smoking a joint in the master bedroom.
Yeah.
And this girl's going to get grounded for a month in the morning when her parents come home. That happened every weekend where I was from in Encinitas. That was just it. And if you had a party, if like some girl had a party and you saw her at school the next day, you're like, hey, was that your house? She was like, yeah. I was like, that's cool that you did that, And it was before social media. Mm-hmm. Half of it was even before flip phones. It was like...
all by high school was before flip phones. Yeah.
Flip phones came out my junior year, so his party got broken up. Okay, let's go meet at Mexico Viejo.
No, people still have pagers when we were in high school.
Pagers came out in the late 90s in my group of friends, and then 2001, people had the Nokia and the little phone. You could pull the antenna up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of on. But I don't think it happens anymore. Like, there's not just kids just destroying their parents' houses weekend after... every Friday and Saturday, 9 months round, or whenever school's in session.
I
or not
distinctly remember my buddy Dustin, who lived up the street from me. There's a party at his house. For this, like, the most vivid memory of like a high school party. As we were standing in the kitchen and just seeing someone like lift a kid up and just slam him on the kitchen table, and like a wooden kitchen table just explodes. And like as we're just looking at us to be like, I don't think I'll be able to fix that.
someone got their ass kicked good, huh?
Dude. Yeah. For whatever reason, this is so funny to me. Like, that shit was so funny.
That's why I love that movie Breaking Bad. No, Super Bad so much.
Super Bad.
Dude, I was Jonah Hill every single weekend of high school. Until I had your license, but thinking you're friends with older people and trying to get someone to buy you beer, who's got the balls to actually use the fake ID, walk to the party, think you name drop, my older cousin, or get in and, to the senior party. And we always did. It was actually kind of like a high score. Like, how many people could you have at your party? Like, dude, we had 100 people at this guy's party last week. That was cool.
How funny. I don't know.
There's no way kids are doing that nowadays.
I feel like at least the crew I hung out with, like hanging out with the seniors, like wasn't even on our radar. Minus like our friends' older brothers.
Did you play sports?
I did, yeah.
You didn't think hanging out with older people or the seniors was...
I didn't drink until my senior year.
Okay, interesting.
I was a straight edge kid for a long time. Probably should have stayed straight edge.
Were you a church boy? Choir boy? Candle?
No.
Altar boy?
No.
Sweet boy?
Like straight edge hardcore, the punk scene.
MXPX. Oh, yeah.
Like Snapcase. I don't know. More hardcore. But yeah.
Switchfoot?
I don't know.
Dare you to run?
Dude, were raves a big thing in abandoned warehouses when you were in high school?
There was a couple kids that would go to raves, and some of these guys were cool, and they would do ecstasy. And I was never into that. I was never like, I don't want to do ecstasy. Like, when I was in high school, there was no cocaine. It was everybody just drank beer or smoked a ton of weed.
And usually both.
And then when I left high school, that's when all the Oxycontins got big and heroin or whatever. Yeah. So I'm super grateful that wasn't around for me and my friends.